Okay, so today's video is going to be on this little recent purchase of mine. This is a Villiers Marvil, quite an early one, I believe, if the number's anything to go off that's been stamped on the brackets. I bought this at an auction for a fairly reasonable price, and the reason why I bought it is it's hopefully going to be one of my little rally engines that I can take to some of the little shows, especially whilst I'm working on the Grig. As much as I'd like to think I'll have it done by August, chances are the mag won't be back. So yeah, it's yeah, I'll go to a few shows with me this year. It's on a little old wooden base. I mean, the rubber tyres could get swapped out for some cast iron wheels if I find some, but I'm not too worried. What's nice is that it's got one of the original exhausts, and it's got a ratchet start mechanism fitted to it as well, which is quite a nice thing. So the lady that I collected it from, I believe it was her father's, who he used to show it all around Cornwall and whatnot, and it's been sat in a shed for about 6 years, so I'm told. So today will be the first start in 6 years if we can get it running. Picked it up last night, got the day off today, on some annual leave, so I'm going to have a little fettle with it and see if we can get it running. There's a few things that are in our favour today. Is one, that it doesn't have a pull-push fuel tap, so chances of that leaking is slim. It is in very good condition, and it does have a spark. So what we'll do is I'll flip it around a little bit and we'll undo that plug. And see if you can either hear or see the spark. Try and get you focused in there a little bit. It's kind of hard to hear and see, but there is a spark, and you may have seen it. I didn't look at the camera then, so yeah, I reckon she'll go. So I need to get that tightened back up, and I need to mix up some fuel. Now I'm just in my mind trying to debate whether I mix up some two-stroke with two-stroke oil, or the traditional style and how it would have been done with some engine oil. I do have some old style classic engine oil, so I think I might make up some with that. I mean, that's how it would have been done back in the day. And my WX11 will happily run that as well. I know a lot of people do it for their petrol running Petters. So I don't think, I might have some SAE 30, in which case I'll use that. If not, I've got some Duckham's that's a classic oil. Or I may just use some two-stroke, I don't know. I'm going to mix them up in that jug. Everything's nice and bone dry. Doesn't look like there's any rust in there, you can't really see. And like I say, it's been very well looked after, so I have no doubt that it will run quite easily. MVEC 496. So if that's the serial number, and obviously there is other numbers on the casing and stuff, but they'll be casting numbers, then it's quite an early one. It's got its little instructions there. See that? Yeah, everywhere you read it says 16 parts petrol to 1 part oil. And it doesn't say, you know, two-stroke oil, it's just oil. So I think I may do it with some Duckham's or some SAE. Should I have any? I'm not too sure. And worst comes to worst, I'll just do it accordingly with some modern two-stroke engine oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up a jug of fuel. I'm going to have my coffee that's brewing in there, and I will cut back in once we're filling the tank and getting it running. Okay, so I've mixed up some 1 litre of 2-stroke. This is with one measure, because roughly 4.5 litres, which is a gallon, it's 1.125 of a litre, or 1.125 litres. With just a measure of 2-stroke oil. I didn't go with the engine oil in the end. And I also put in a little drop of Valve Master lead replacement. Obviously it's quite hit and miss with the measurements of that, because it only gives you measurements from like 5 litres up. So I'm going to chuck that in there, and we will get to see if we can start it. Check for any leaks. No. Like I say, I have a feeling that she'll start quite nicely. I may be wrong, she might not have strong enough spark, but it's just worth a go. It'll be testament to see if a nice dry storage and well looked after engine will do as well. Just get a little bit of a cloth, wipe that down. Right. So the other thing I'm going to do is, just because every throttle is a bit different, I'm just removing that gauze off the air filter so we can see roughly where everything is. So no throttle, and then all the way open. So I'm going to put it about halfway. I think we can put that back on. And then what we'll do, turn on the fuel, give her a little tickle. Hope that the fuel lines aren't blocked. Which doesn't seem to be. Oh. Yep, there she is. She's got fuel. Pop the choke on. Now this will be, if it starts, its first run in roughly 6 years. She fires. Let's put half choke. That. I don't like how little smoke there is though. She obviously wants a bit more. Getting a bit smokier, that's better. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, and I know I should have really put a drop of oil down the board to start with. not bad. I had no doubt that she wouldn't run. The reason why I just turned it off now is I just want to see what she's like starting up from warm. So put a bit more throttle back on, won't even bother with the choke. That is lovely. With that. Thought I'd turn it off like that because I like where that throttle's set. It is set nicely there. It's a nice tick over speed, not too slow but not too quick. And I suppose now the only thing is to see what she's like under load. So I might have a look at one of these pumps that I picked up the other day and getting a belt and seeing what she runs like with a water pump. So yeah, no, I'm really chuffed with that. It's a lovely little engine that obviously has needed very minimal work. Yeah, she's a little beauty. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably make a little short YouTube short for this one as well. I'll let it cool down, so I'll do a cold start for that. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video.